All right. How's it hanging, party people? It's Party Peoples here again from Peoples Collectibles. We got the 3 blister challenge. I haven't done this in a minute because, I mean, it's really not the greatest investment in the world, but I was at the old Wally World the other day hunting for the Pokemans, which they didn't have, but they had some Innistrad remastered, and I missed out on a chance to get a collector box at a decent price. And I may yet get a play booster box, but Magic's not my biggest concern at the moment. But I do quite like Innistrad. The OG one came out near the end of my first life cycle of Magic. Just an iconic set. Love. Just the everything about the lore and everything behind it. It's a cool plane, and it's a retro frame card in every pack. That's what it says right there. So I was like, fudge it. There's no serialized cards in here like the collector packs, and I've yet to get any serialized card for Magic whatsoever. But a retro frame Crater Hoof sounds pretty freaking cool to me, and there's probably other cool retro frame stuff as well, and just cool stuff in general. And just want to see what's up with the set. So, for 20 something bucks to crack 3 of these and explore it real quick, give a little trial run. I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. I missed out on Ravnica Remastered, like, just altogether. Haven't gotten a single of those packs since it came out. So I was like, while this is a thing, I might as well, tap into it real quick and see what's good. See what's good. All right. Got to our uncommons here. What is our rare today gonna be? Make sure that everything's aligned there. Lighting, why you doing me like this, bro? Come on now. All right, we got Bruna, the Fading Light, who melds with Gisela, who, she was a mythic in the, was it Eldritch Moon that they originally came out in? Can't remember, so not really much on her own there. All right, there's the bottom half. There's a retro frame, the Maw, also an Eldritch Moon card. Retro frame foil. Okay, is it because it's colorless it looks different? I'm looking at this, I'm like, this looks a little bit different than the normal retro frames I'm used to, but also there's no colorless retro frame card that I can think of for context, so maybe that's why. We'll see with the other stuff. I thought there's going to be like a full art card in the back there. Okay, that's a really nice retro frame foil land there. I know nowadays, special basic lands don't really mean anything when there's such an abundance of them out there, but that one's actually going to go straight into my lands deck, actually. I really like that. Cool. Yeah, that's what I paid like $8 for, was for a cool basic land for one of my decks. Don't you know? Well, as they say, if at first you don't succeed, waste more time and money. That's what they say. All right, take 2. Can we do better than a friggin' Gisela of the, you need the other half for that card to actually be noteworthy whatsoever. Anyway, okay. We got the Guardian of the Pilgrims. We got the lighting on the fucking thing being bitchy with me. We got the Mist Raven. Sever the Bloodline. The Rune-Bound Wolf. Vexing Devil. Remember when this was a standard powerhouse, right? So 1 red for a 4/3 devil. And of course, if it was only that, then this would be one of the best cards ever, right? When this creature enters, any opponent may have it deal 4 damage to them. If a player does, sacrifice this creature. So, still in a way, if you think about it, what is it? Is it Lava Bolt? Is it Lava Bolt? Damn, what is the name of that card? I know Lava Axe is like the 5 damage one. shit, is it Lava Ball? I can't remember, but it's 1 red sorcery, deal 3 to an opponent, right? And there's the new one, Bolt Wave, right, which is 1 red, deal 3 damage to each opponent. But it's a similar kind of concept, right? I mean, you would pay 1 red to deal 4 to someone's face. Now, obviously, the issue with this is that you're anytime that you give your opponent a choice, they're going to choose the better of the 2 choices for them. So, late game, a 4-3 for 1 doesn't mean as much, so they're not going to take the 4 to the face. They'll let you have the 4-3, whereas early game, they'll take the 4, but, maybe you needed the 4-3, really. So, it's not as good nowadays. When it first came out, I do remember this being like a standard powerhouse, though. And I also remember the lighting on my fucking camera not going in and out so much like this. Jesus fuck. All right, second harvest for the retro frame rare there. 2 colorless, 2 green, instant. For each token you control, create a token that's a copy of that permanent. All right, that's kind of cool. I wouldn't say it's super good. All right, looks like we get a retro frame land in every pack too. Not necessarily foil, but a retro frame land. So that is cool. I'm going to sleeve up that guy just because it's a retro frame rare. So why not? All right, nothing too exciting yet. That's what happens to the 3 blister challenge. You're really just buying like a couple blister packs in general for really any card game whatsoever, right? When you get the really big hit, it's awesome, but the probability says you're, gonna get some bulk rares. So always remember, if you really want to, crack some packs, regardless of the game or the set, always go for the booster boxes, because the track printing, more times than not, is going to do you better than just completely randomized bullshit. So, word of the wise. But gambling's fun, right? Yay, gambling. We have a gambling epidemic in this country? What? No. No. All right, Collective Brutality for a rare here. It is a colorless and a black sorcery with Escalate, which Escalate, there's a cost, which the cost for this Escalate is discard a card. So it's a modal card, right? So you have 3 modes, and then you can discard a card to choose more modes past the first. So you can discard 1 to choose 2 modes, or you can discard 2 cards to choose 3 modes. And those modes on this card are target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an instant or sorcery card from it. That player discards that card. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn, and target opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Yeah, I mean, not the best. Decimator of the Provinces for a little merge rare boar here. 10 colorless, 7/7, and it merges for 6 colorless and 3 green. So you can sack a creature, and then it reduces the emerge cost by that creature's mana value. So if anything 6 or more is just going to be 6. So at the very least, you could maybe pay 3 green to have this guy come out. And when you cast the spell, creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain trample until end of turn. He also himself has trample and haste, so kind of like a mini little Crater Hoof Eldrazi boar dude there. And then we got Blood Artist for the retro frame there. It'd be really nice if that was a foil, but I mean, it's still a very solid uncommon. Nonetheless, Geist Light Snare for our foil uncommon. And then our land back there. All right, well, nothing too exciting here. But yeah, I mean, this still gets me pumped. I do at least want to buy a booster box of the play boosters. Again, I do quite like Innistrad, and just seeing this little sample size here, I didn't really look at the spoilers or anything like that. I know Crater Hoof's in it and a few other things. Just some of the big names. But yeah, overall, it looks like a pretty cool set. If you like the plane, then pick it up. But otherwise, Aether Drift is right around the corner regardless. And they have 6 standard sets, with 3 of them being Universes Beyond, and they're just pumping and dumping products. So don't waste too much money. The next thing is just about to be here anyway. Well, thanks for joining me. It's True People's Collectibles. See y'all next time. Bye.